Hey guys, so finally we have our first video of many, of course, today here about the power of TTPP. So, what exactly does TTPP mean? And many, I mean, like many of you struggles trying to figure out what exactly it means. Some of you say it means touch the PP. No. Take 10% profit. No. Take the booking profits. No. So what does it mean? It means trim, trail, and protect profits. And how do you do that? I'm gonna explain. So, say you have 10 contracts of something, options, for $1 each, right? Now the trade progresses to say $1.20, that's 20%, right? So the first part, TTPP, trim. How do we trim? You can trim by and however sequence that matches your preference. For example, you can trim by 7, 2, 1, or 6, 3, 1, or 5 times of 2. But the most crucial part is the first trim. Okay? So your first trim, let's say you shave off 7 at $1.20. That gives you $140 profit secured on that trade. Now, for the rest 3, see, it says 2 and 1, but overall it's 3. I'll explain why later. So for the rest of the 3 contracts that you have, you're going to place a stop limit order, and that will be the trailing and protect profit part of the trade. Okay, so for the rest 3 of the contract, you're gonna put a stop order as say at 10%, right? 10% stop, and then $108 for the limit price. Why? Because sometimes when it drops, it reaches the stop price, and if you put the same limit as the stop, sometimes it won't trigger. But if you put it just a slightly below the stop price, is your limit sell order, is your profit protector, it's more likely will trigger and protect your profits. So for instance, if that triggers on the rest of the 3 contracts, that will secure you another $24. So combined is $164. And the reason for this is because you want to have a risk-free trade. You want something that you don't have to look at it anymore, and you know for a fact that you're gonna end up green. It's gonna end up green regardless, like it's free, okay? Now, another scenario, it goes up, it keeps going up, right? And now it's at 160, 60%. And that has not triggered yet because it kept running. It kept running. So you can trim 2, right? U2, and that's $120 profit. So one on top of the 140. God damn it. You have the 140, and then now you have 120. That's 260, right? Now you're left. Well, I mean, you don't have to trim at 2060. It's your preference. Whenever you feel like, oh, this is what I'm comfortable with, I'll start the TTPP process. Okay. Now, for the last one, you're gonna do the same, but instead, you're just gonna raise the stop to like 20 or 30, 26, right? Now, if that triggers, you secure the $30 profit on the last contract, okay? So on and so forth. 7, 2, 1, 6, 3, 1, 5, 2, or I don't know, something like 6, 2, 1, 1. Now we're gonna take a look at the chart of how it could plan out. Okay, so for example, ES, so S&P, same thing. So let's say here is where you long or calls. You long the ES contract over here. You have 10 lots, okay? You have 10 lots. So take profit 1. Here's gonna be your first trim. Minus 7 lots here, and then minus 2, minus 1, or there's a trailing stop limit here, okay? So what it means is trailing stop limit moves along with the underlying ticker, which means that if it gets to take profit 3, the trailing stop is probably gonna be in this area. So basically, yeah, that's what TTPP means. Protected profits. And leave in comments below whatever that you want me to explain. I mean, this is the easiest concept, but I know many of you struggle out there to take profits, and you're afraid that once you sell, it's gonna run and you're gonna get left behind, like FOMO and everything. Nah, with TTPP, you're gonna guarantee some runners the safest way.